Responsible Tourism Future Forum, where the Meghalaya Tourism, together with the Outlook Group, commemorates the World Tourism Day 2022. And this requires involvement of the people and the government to make tourism more sustainable. The Outlook Responsible Tourism Initiative will be a future forum workshop on responsible tourism initiatives and practices, focusing primarily on homestays in Tura, Meghalaya, by creating sustainable homestay and at the same time also preserving and celebrating biodiversity with and for the local and tourists alike, thereby offering job opportunities for the elderly, the women and the youth.
It is my proud privilege to welcome you all to the celebration of the World Tourism Day 2022 here in Tura. World Tourism Day is celebrated each year on the 7th September to spread awareness about the importance of tourism and its impact on society. The theme for this year is Rethinking Tourism, and we are focusing on homestays. Homestays is an important concept and very relevant to the tourism industry, especially in small states like Meghalaya, because it can be ventured into by all sections of society and it has a minimum impact on the environment. The vision of this celebrations being held in the month of September right before the various festivities is to create awareness on responsible tourism up to the pandemic. Proud privilege to welcome our chief guest to this function, Sir Sorgan Kembe, our Deputy Commissioner of Garo, who has kindly consented to be our chief guest at the last moment.
Meghalaya is one of the most beautiful states, there is no doubt. I was posted here in the year 2017. It has been 5 years now and it gets beautiful every other day. Garo Hills especially has the potential which is totally untapped. For 3.5 years I was in East Garo Hills, and every Saturday when we used to go to some field visit or village visit, we used to discover some new tourist spot. There is some waterfall, there is some very nice river beach, which people of William Nagar also were not aware. So this is the extent of hidden tourism potential of I think Meghalaya itself, and especially in Garo Hills. Because when we ask people, okay, have you visited Meghalaya? Yes, we have visited Shillong and we have visited Cherrapunji, Dauki. Yeah, that's it. But this Garo Hills has not been featuring. So now I'm very happy that since the last, I think post-COVID, especially a lot of tourists are coming, and it's also featuring, and we have been successful to tweak that Meghalaya circuit, and now after going to Shillong, people come via Garo Hills and they also visit. They're starting to visit Garo Hills. So I'm very happy with that change, and we are trying to make that even bigger. Meghalaya is mostly rural agrarian and economy. So you all know that we don't have much industries and service sectors. So that paves a very good way to have an excellent model for rural tourism and ecotourism. I think not many places in India can provide that because of the rapid urbanization. So we have an opportunity here which we must take. Third is, so there are many, apart from this rural tourism and ecotourism, there is a lot of demand these days for trekking. So we invited, when in William Nagar we had invited the team of India Hikes, and they came and they stayed there. In fact, our tourist officer from East Garo Hills, he accompanied them, and they were surprised that so much of hidden potential is there, and they had outlined a trek and they are going to come again, and of course we will take it forward and we will bring them here also in West Garo Hills and other parts of Garo Hills also. So great potential there as well. Homestays, as rightly pointed out in the presentation, now people do not really want to stay in hotels. When they are coming here, they want to understand the local culture, the food, the people, understanding the people, the cuisines and the dance forms and the various forms of other kind of cultural dimensions. So homestays are the best ways. So basically, many times we already have these. So homestays not necessarily mean that we are creating some additional infrastructure. You already have a home. In different aspects of tourism, homestays, tour operators, etc. Don't let them miss this wonderful opportunity. Thank you all. Lakon Mithila.
Here with their special number, please welcome a very talented singer-songwriter featured in the Meghalaya Grassroots project and one of the top finalists of Launchpad, Mr. Chegam Durama, here with his group for their special number.
구멍아 잘치고 노래하고 밤이라고 사라졌구나 무정기고 그것이구나 그냥 나가나 예상고 가다가 밤나가 외고 가자 나동부라고 밤나가 가사라 안돼 지긋바 다롱바 마통등 만진가 살나오다 나비 소리 안가라 안가라 한번나 있었나 내일은 만만한다 비가 오면 비오 미치지와요 아간도 밤비도 트라차가 나오고 많이 오고 정목이 났을까 빈일을 등하고 전반적다 위마시야 죽음을 안고나 나와라 미다리고 너가고 미소자 나가라 너가게 나가라 생마음 나오는 자라 나오는 자라 나 수박다 남지다 바라온다 나동감 남긴다 살나온다 나비 오토비 아가와 오가와 하루가 그리서나 이들도 간다라고
I'm sure that performance hit your heart. Thank you, Chegam Durama, for that soulful number. Elated that you all were here to add life to this program. Going vocal for local. To set the frame and the tone of the event, I would now like to invite the project editor, Outlook Responsible Tourism Initiative, the very dynamic Madam Shakti Banerjee, to enlighten us about today's event.
So, I'm Shweti Banerjee. I work with Outlook Responsible Tourism Initiative. And we are part of the Outlook Group, which is a media organization that has a journalistic legacy of 30 years, which is a long, long time. But we, about 7 or 8 years ago, we decided that we wanted to formally make a commitment to sustainability, to the idea of responsible tourism. We realized that there was a lot of tourism that was not good for certain destinations. There were others who were doing it very, very well. And we needed to talk about it, we needed to support and celebrate these, the people who were doing it right, inspire them. So that's how our journey began. And I'm very, very happy and proud to tell you that we've had a fantastic journey for the last 8 years. I can't tell you how rewarding it has been. Of course, we couldn't have done it alone. We couldn't have done it alone. As you can see, I've just put down the names of some of our partners. We work very closely with the Ministry of Tourism, which is why Incredible India, right on top. We're affiliate members of the UNWTO. Again, a badge I wear very proudly. And this year we've become members of GSTC, of the Global Sustainable Tourism Council. I won't speak much about it because I know Ram will tell us all about it in a little while. And we've also joined hands with the adventure tour operators of India because like homestays, like rural tourism, like so many other kinds of wildlife tourism, adventure tourism is also growing very, very quickly. And we're working closely with them to make sure that travelers are safe, that the tour operators who are running these operations, they themselves are protected as well. You have everything you need. Today, please listen to our experts, listen to what they have to say. Also ask yourself, what are the things that I like doing, that my children like doing? How can I show it to the others who are coming to my place? And keep it simple. Keep it essentially Garo. Otherwise, you will lose your guests in no time. Thank you so much once again for having us here. I hope I didn't take too much of your time.
I would now like to call on the Director, Brand and Marketing of the Outlook Group, Madam Shritika Dewan, on stage, please.
A very warm good evening to all of you, and it's heartening to be back at Meghalaya once again. A very warm welcome to Agatha ma'am, the MP of Tura, Cyril sir, Director Tourism, and Vibhor sir. It's lovely to have you here. And thank you so much for giving Outlook this opportunity to present this Future Forum workshop that we've been doing since almost 7-8 years now. We've done it in Shillong, but I think it's very special to do it at Tura today, to see all of you. I hope you have learned something or the other from here. So I'm not going to talk too much about all of this because I know you've got enough yarn for the day. I'm just going to talk about my experience. I've come here twice within this month, and I'm going to talk about my experience at Tura and what a traveler feels when they come here. So he made me also have the beachy in the bomb, which was a great experience. The sound at Mount Creek Forest just overwhelmed me. I lost my voice there. It was the only sound of this whole ecosystem that there is at the forest. It's all the living creatures, whether it's the wild mushrooms, the spiders, the birds, the animals. I did not want to say a word. I lost myself there at Mount Creek. That's what a traveler wants to feel when they come to such a place. Now, that's the immersive travel that a traveler, a tourist is looking at, and that's exactly what Outlook Traveler does. We've been here since 19 years. We're the only travel magazine in India which actually covers Indian content. That's our DNA. We don't talk about Desh, Videsh and all the other things. We talk about our country, the diverse landscapes and the terrain that India has to offer. Your culture, your food, your way of life is what we cover, and we ask tourists to come and travel here. We've been doing Outlook Responsible Tourism Summit and Awards all across the country, from Hampi to Konark. We've done future forums in Shillong, in Jaipur, at Arunachal, in Namsai and Penang. And the most natural progression, of course, was the fact that we went further ahead into states, to deep dive into states, to actually uh, identify grassroots level workers, because we are a platform, we are the most unique platform where all the experts, the practitioners, the homestay owners, the hotel owners, the guides, the travel and tour operators come together to collectivize and collaborate, to exchange information, unique information, their own culture. That's what we do for them and for you. That's what we exactly want to do. It gives me, I'm super proud to announce that today on World Tourism Day, we have taken one step further and we have announced the Rajasthan State Awards, which we're going to do for responsible tourism. So this is further, deeper, wider for Rajasthan. And Cyril sir, please note, you're going to be next. We definitely want to do this with Meghalaya, where we identify all of you grassroots practitioners, where we ask for applications, because I know there are so many homestay owners who are already here to apply. So we want to take this forward, we want to make this a movement, because this is not going to stop. Thank you. With luck.
We now have the presentation of gifts to our dignitaries. We now present to you a startup by Mr. Digros D. Shira, President, Nongal Bibra Tourism Society, Director, Hariponchi Adventure Group, the River Rafting Tourism Services, the first ever in Garo Hills.
Yan siguro gusto kita singan lumayan ko makakawya ko yan siguro gusto ko din sa batsita ako mo support ko lang pero ko bali ko support ko lang sa batsita ano yan wala ko ni istesa ko buwan ko na pa Tataon sa segwe ya wayo na sundok no ya siguro wayo ni sa
yang sangka si dari dunia yang tahu cekli wali akalnya area wali pun dengan luar juga police station mana masuk ke yang mana itu nama pada yang lupa cuma sisa dari dia area dari kerapa lokala obyek problem sebelum kita mungkin sisa uji dimana aku kita kemana itu ada show sisa orang itu dasar dah Anjing India uang, enam bulan itu ibaratnya tak ada buat cinta tamanya, anda ibaratnya tak nak tamanya cinta seorang orang orang yang dimana yang ibarat cinta tamanya. Niba cincin ini nak terjadi, anak cumi aksum, cumi simpa, susah cinta orang bakba, harus kita bakba cuba berdoa. Ia luar biasa, dia pun cuma kerja dulu nanti ini dapat nak, ada luar dulu nanti dia pun dia makan yang riba dari rumah, dia dari puluhan riba dia nampak dari rumah.
Sungai Libra in service for 27 September World Tourism Day di Salo Celayaku Abacaknya Niman at seorang isabari balas kepada gen sumbe sila Ruang Libra Tourism Society nita sila semahu caksua baru sila seorang baksa sila bakronan kusyona sakan jikon Nutella aru sakan cilen isoli bangpia atjani uskachina.
May I now invite our chief guest for today's program, Madam Agatha K. Sangma, Honorable Member of Parliament, Lok Sabha, to kindly declare this river rafting services open today.
I would like to declare this river rafting tourism Nongal Libra open. A very good evening to everybody. All the honorable members present here from the Outlook Group, Madam Shrutika Diwan, the Director for Brand and Marketing, Soiti Banerjee, the Project Editor, Madam Sukanya Chatterjee, the Brand Manager, Mr. Cyril Lingdo, the Director of Tourism, Government of Meghalaya, SDO Civil Daling, all the participants here today in World Tourism Day who are participating in this workshop. And I got to listen to one of the resource persons who spoke about homestays. And though I got to hear only about 10 to 15 minutes of the presentation, I was extremely impressed. And I felt that the workshop is so useful and it was so practical and something that our region can very easily adapt to and adopt. And if we do so, we would really be able to promote tourism in our own state of Meghalaya. I really like the concept of responsible tourism that Outlook is promoting and the government of Meghalaya is also promoting, because at the end of the day, we hope to generate revenue out of tourism. We hope to showcase our culture, showcase the beauty of Meghalaya through tourism. Tourism is one of the most important ways that our economy can grow, and our Honorable Chief Minister has taken the initiatives to really promote tourism. And sometimes when I look at how tourism is really being promoted in our state and how people are now beginning to know about places in our own state of Meghalaya. So with these few words, I want to thank everybody who is here today. Wish everybody a wonderful, happy tourism day. Digros is here, wonderful, river rafting. I can't swim, otherwise I would definitely have come for that. Maybe in a couple of years I'll come for the river rafting. So thank you so much, and God bless all of you. Muthala.
Tourism Department, Sir C.D. Diendu, IAS, to address the gathering here.
We thank the Outlook Group for organizing this beautiful one-day workshop. I'm sure all the participants have gained a lot. You have brought in the best resource persons from all over the country to share their experiences. You have taken the experiences of the people of this region, especially the Garo Hills, and showcased that today as a learning. And this kind of cross-learning amongst various practitioners of tourism is so important, and that's why we felt in the Department of Tourism that an apt way to celebrate World Tourism Day today in our state is to have this kind of workshop. We have had other workshops in the past in Shillong. This is the first workshop of its kind in the Garo Hills. And we chose homestays because we know that so many people are coming up with homestays which represent our culture, our unique diversity of this state. And therefore, we also know that there's a huge demand for homestays that is growing in our state. I'm happy to share with you all today that we had in the past few months launched, our Honorable Chief Minister launched the Meghalaya Homestay scheme, which is really a unique scheme in the country because it converges the existing PMEGP scheme with the scheme from the Tourism Department, wherein we are able to give almost 7 lakhs for a 10 lakh project as a subsidy. We have tied up with the Meghalaya Rural Bank and really facilitated the entire process so that it's very fast to apply, very fast for the inspections to happen and for sanctions to happen. And we felt that it's important that we showcase one of the best practices in the country, in the region, in the world on homestays as a unique tourism product. Today's traveler is trying to travel to unique destinations. Today's buzzword is experiential tourism. That's how tourism has to grow in our state. We have to cooperate, build a partnership with the people, with all stakeholders, and take tourism forward for the betterment and development of our state. Thank you very much. Kubleshibor Mithela.
The Tourism Department and the Outlook Group in a photo.